Yo, Julio Guzman, episode 26, Mainline Marlins podcast. Thanks for being here, buddy. I kind of hornswoggled you into doing this deal. I feel bad.
It's all good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Awesome. So what's cool about the serendipity of you being here at this time is because yesterday the Marlins played, and it was a bunch of guys that they'd already reassigned but are still in camp that ended up scoring a bunch of runs at the end of the game, and they ended up winning 7-2.
That is awesome.
Yeah, but what's cool about it is that you did the same thing. So talk a little bit about, you played at Carson Newman. You got drafted 97 by the Diamondbacks.
Right.
Played some rookie ball and then some single A ball with what was it, South Bend Silverhawks.
That's right.
I'm gonna stroll you down memory lane and read your slash line. You ready? 196, 286, 250, 536. You had a home run that season with the Silverhawks.
Yeah.
You remember the manager's name?
Well, they had a few. No, I don't remember.
Rolly DeArmas.
There you go.
The Phillies guy,
there
yeah.
It is.
And then you had another guy that got drafted with you out of Carson Newman the same year.
Derek Langford. Yeah.
Where did he end up going?
I believe he went to Colorado. No, he went to the Pirates. Pirates, right? And that year we were really working hard, our last year, because we knew that we had an opportunity to be drafted. So you really spend a lot of time honing your craft, spending some extra time in the cage, trying to make sure you're doing everything and you're in the best shape of your life. So you get an opportunity to play at the next level. Yeah.
So did you get invited to spring training with the Diamondbacks and get to be up there with the big boys and see what that was like?
Well, spring training, everybody comes together and you're all separated in the different parts or whatever league you're going to be in, whatever level you're at, you play with that specific level. The days are brutal. You're spending nights in a hotel and you're practicing every single day. And it's very tiring at some points, but at the same time, you start to meet some pretty cool guys to kind of keep it fresh for you.
Right. So not a whole lot of money in that.
No. Very little money.
Right. And it really hard. It's pretty tough to make it to the big leagues.
Yeah. I can remember, during spring training, they huddled everybody up together and they said, listen, not all of you are going to make it to the big leagues. And then while you're standing in that circle, you're saying, well, I know he's not talking to me. I'm going to the big leagues.
Right, for sure.
And, when you start to look at those statistics, it's very true. But whenever you have an opportunity like that, you just got to give it 100% so that if one day you're not there anymore, you can say, I gave it 100% and it didn't work out. God didn't want me to go down this path. But there are some success stories that you would think, you're like, oh, man, this guy, like I could remember also there was this young guy, his name was Alex Cintron. And you would think he was someone's little brother. Like, are you supposed to be here? Are you looking for your dad? And this guy was drafted in the 36th round, but the guy had hands of gold. He was a super, super good infielder. And that guy, the one you would least expect making it to the big leagues, is the guy that ends up making it to the big leagues. So it was kind of ironic that happened. And I'm happy that he was able to get to the bigs.
Did Derek make it to the bigs, or did he?
No, Derek didn't get to the bigs either, but I think he had a pretty good career in minor league ball, and it was nice to see him doing his thing with the Pirates as well.
All right, so the guys yesterday, Peyton Burdick, he's already been reassigned, probably going to play AA or AAA.
Yeah, pinch
hit home run. Connor's against Flaherty too. So Connor Scott hit a triple, a fireball. Triple. He's not going to play. He's not going to make the roster. Victor Mesa, he's already been reassigned to Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. But those guys are making an impact. And I think there's something to say about, we're getting close to the end of camp. Opening day is April 1st. Right. And these guys are just trying to put a memory in these coaches' minds that, hey, remember that kid that hit that triple under pressure in the bottom of the 8th,
and lay it all out on the line right then and there. You're diving for things you wouldn't be normally diving for. You want them to remember you and say, you know what, this guy can potentially have a way to help us on this team. If we get him on this roster, he's going to add value somewhere. So that's the impact that they're trying to make right now. And that's what you got to do, because it's a very competitive, very competitive.
There's a big battle for second base slot between Hassan Diaz and Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm, the kid from the Bahamas. Yeah. His hot bat has been really hot lately. Hassan, not so much, but his defense is really good. What is going through those two guys' minds competing for that one slot? One knowing they're going to AAA. Yeah. Because the coaches don't see any value in putting a player that's a good player on the bench when he
Right.
needs to be getting at bats.
You know, the camaraderie that you have in college, you would hope that it's still there, and it very well could be. But when you're competing for the job, you know, you want that job, and you don't want anybody else to come right behind you to try to take it away from you. So they're both with this, you know, laser focused mindset, and they're doing everything they can to secure that job so that they could get rewarded and, you know, eventually have that job forever. So they are right now giving it their 100% so that they can secure that slot.
Right. So you got to since I conned you into doing this show with me, you got to promise me that we'll go to a game together.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, let's do it for sure.
As long as I can take my son too.
Absolutely.
4 years old. I want to get into it. I want him to know that this is the sport that he's going to play. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to play.
That's all right. That's all right. Julio Guzman running for Homestead City Council. Yeah, there you go. There's a plug right there.
Thank you, Tony.
So episode 26, Mainline Marlins is in the books. Thanks, Julio.
All right.
Appreciate
you got
it,
man.
Preview.